What's up everyone and welcome to the club and welcome to Sketch Saturday. In today's video we're going to create an amazing sketch illustration of Venom. I want you to stick around to the end because we're also sharing a quick tip that's going to help you improve your art. Now if you remember from last week's lesson, I shared the difference between using a black 4B pencil and an HB pencil. Now today we're going to use a side grip using the flat edge of our pencil. Let's start at the very top and sketch out a circle. Starting from the very top, we're just going to lightly work our way along the left side. Just come down and in towards the middle. And then back around the right side. Now you can see that I'm not going perfectly. I'm just going to be using these short lines to create that circle. Let's split the center of the head with a curve. Starting over on the left side, I'm just going to curve this down, in towards the middle, and then back up on the right. Now we're going to open up the jaw. Starting from the left side of that circle, we're going to come in, and then bend that down towards the bottom of the jaw. And then from here, we're just going to curve this down and in towards the middle. Now from the top right, we're going to step in, curve the back side of the mouth, coming in and then down. Just going to bend this out towards the right. That's going to make our way down towards the bottom tip of the jaw, coming down and bending that in. Now we're going to turn our character's head so they're looking towards the top of our right shoulder. So starting on the right side, curve up, and then bend that out towards the top of that circle. And then from the bottom, just curve this up and out towards the left, go up and out towards the side of our circle on the right. Now we're going to round up the left side, coming around and down. Angle is down and in towards the middle, and then going up and out towards the right. Let's go back and close off the side of the jaw. From the side of that circle, curve down, and then bend that out, angle down and in towards the bottom of the mouth. And it will slope down the shoulders, starting underneath the jaw, angle down and out toward the left, go over towards the right, step down, angle down and out towards the right. Now I'm going to connect this point on the left to the right with a curve, coming down and then back up. And we'll go back and add a little bit more shape to the side of the head, starting down here, curve this out and up, and then up and in. Let's block in the top row of teeth. Starting from the middle, curve this out and then down toward the left, and bend the right side. Then from here, angle up and out towards that center line. Let's work these teeth over towards the left. Starting from up here, curve out and then down, go up and then out, and we'll just add a few more. Let's go over towards the right side. I'm just going to bend this out and in, taper that back up, and we'll add one more. Let's add the teeth along the bottom, leaving a gap in the center. Go to the left, go out and up, taper that back down, and move over towards the right, go out and up, and then back down. Let's add those teeth along the inside of the mouth. Starting from the side, just going to bend this down, go up and in, and taper that back out, step up, curve up and in. Just going to add a few more going up along the side of the mouth. Let's go over towards the right side, go out and up, and pull that back in. And then again, we'll just add a few more along the side of the mouth. Let's go back up and add in the eyes. Starting over on the left, curve this up, bend that out, line this up on the right, and do the same thing. And then from the outside, curve down and then back in. Let's go to the inside corner of each eye, curve this in, and then bend that back out. Do the same thing on the right. Let's separate the inside of the face and the side of the mouth. Starting underneath the left eye, curve this in, and then bend that back out towards the upper jaw. And then on the right, we'll do the same thing. And going back up to the top of the mouth, curve in, bend that down, curve out and up towards the side of the jaw. Now that we've blocked out the head, let's add in the tongue. We're starting on the top left side of the mouth. Start by going out, bending that down. It's going to round out the bottom, go up and outside the mouth, towards the top. Bend this around, down, and then in. Let's bend the tongue going back out towards the tip. And then we'll thicken up the tongue. Just going a little bit wider as we come around and up towards the top. Come down along the inside. And just fade that out as we come in towards the inside of the mouth. Now we're going to go back and erase some of these guidelines inside the tongue. Now at this stage, we're going to stay with our 4B pencil and just trace the contours of the face, adding a little bit more detail as we go. Let's start with the left eye. Just start darkening up the upper edge of the eyelid. Now we're just adding a little bit more detail as we go. Now we're just working our way around the outside of the teeth. And we're going in with the side edge of our pencil, just darkening those areas around the eye and the mouth. Now at this stage, we don't want to go too dark. We just want to block this in to help separate the different tones. And as we get near the end of our drawing, I'm going to tighten up my shadows and add a little bit more detail. And that's pretty much it. There's a sketch illustration of Anti-Venom. Now we're going to head back to the studio and I'll show you a quick tip on how to improve your drawings. When I'm creating sketch illustrations, I like to work in layers. So I like to start with a side grip on my pencil. Using a flat edge, I'm just going to lightly sketch out my drawing. So in this case, we're going to sketch out a circle. Just going around. And I'm not going to try to create that circle with one continuous line. Once I blocked out my shape, I like to think about where the light's coming from. In most cases, I like to position the light along the top left of our page going across our drawing. So let's block in a guideline to define the area of our shadows. Starting from the left, I'm just going to curve this down and up towards the right. So the light's hitting this top area and the shadows will come down below. Then using the side edge of our pencil, I'm just going to lightly shade the bottom area in. And then from this guideline, we're just going to blend the shadows out. So going lighter as we come in towards the center of that highlight, and then start to feather that in. Now the darkest area of the shadow is going to be the contact point between the bottom of the sphere and the surface. So we're going to start off dark, and then again just fading that out as we go up. And then again, we're just going to blend the shadow out. And because the light's coming from the top left, the shadow is going to sit towards the right side. So starting down here, just going to pull that shadow across towards the right. And just fading that out as we go out towards the light area. Now going back and just tightening up the area around that circle. And with this sphere, I'm just going to add a little bit of reflection on the right side. And finally, just fine-tuning our shadows and highlights. And there's today's quick tip. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. Make sure you subscribe and check out these other tutorials in our sketch playlist, or you could jump right over to last week's lesson. I want to thank you for watching, and we'll see you again soon.